Hey there, friends. As we get older, it's easy to feel like our bodies are slowly letting us down. Our bones especially, they're not as strong as they used to be. And sometimes it feels like they're just, giving up on us. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. What if I told you that just by adding a few simple foods to your diet, you could give your bones a fighting chance? Today, I want to share 7 foods that can help save your bones. And trust me, they're not only good for your bones, they're also quite delicious. So grab a cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and let's have a little chat about how we can stay strong and independent for many more years. Now I know that as we get older, every little bit of advice matters. We've all experienced that stiff ache in the morning, or the feeling that maybe, just maybe, our balance isn't quite what it once was. It's not just about staying physically strong, it's also about feeling confident enough to join in family gatherings, take a leisurely walk, or simply enjoy the little moments without worrying that our bodies might betray us. And while there's no magic pill that can turn back time, nature has given us some pretty wonderful foods that can help support our bones. Let's dive right in. The first food I want to talk about is yogurt. Now I know some of us might have memories of chugging down a cold glass of milk as kids, but yogurt is a bit friendlier on the stomach, especially if you've had a few too many birthdays. Yogurt is packed with calcium, which is one of the key building blocks of strong bones. Not only does it help maintain bone density, but it also contains probiotics that can aid in digestion and overall gut health. I like to have a small bowl of plain yogurt in the morning, perhaps with a drizzle of honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's a gentle, delicious way to start the day, and it reminds me of simpler times when a good breakfast meant feeling energized all day long. Have you ever noticed how a good breakfast can set the tone for your day? If you have a favorite yogurt brand or a special way you like to enjoy it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Next up is salmon. Now, I'm not suggesting you become a fisherman overnight, but including fatty fish like salmon in your diet can work wonders for your bones. Salmon is rich in vitamin D, which is essential for helping your body absorb calcium properly. Without enough vitamin D, all that calcium you're consuming might not do much good. I remember my dear friend Margaret, who swore by her weekly salmon dinners. She'd tell me how it made her feel lighter on her feet, almost as if she was gliding through her kitchen. It's not only heart healthy, but also a friend to your bones. If fresh salmon seems too pricey or hard to prepare, don't worry. Canned salmon, with bones mind you, is a great alternative. It's affordable, convenient, and every little bit of vitamin D helps keep those bones robust. Let's move on to a green that often gets overlooked in our daily meals, kale. Yes, kale. It might have a reputation for being a trendy superfood among the younger crowd, but don't let that fool you. This leafy green is a powerhouse for bone health. Kale is loaded with vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in bone metabolism by helping to produce a protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix. I often add a handful of chopped kale to my soups or mix it into a warm salad on cooler days. It's a simple way to add a burst of nutrients to your meal. And if kale isn't your favorite, remember that there are plenty of leafy greens out there, like spinach or collard greens, that offer similar benefits. Sometimes I think back to the old days when a bowl of greens at lunch was considered a luxury, and now we have them right at our fingertips to keep our bodies strong. Now let's talk about almonds. These little nuts are not only a tasty snack, but also a great source of calcium, magnesium, and healthy fats. I've often enjoyed a small handful of almonds as an afternoon pick-me-up, something that's both satisfying and beneficial for the bones. Almonds help in maintaining bone density and also contribute to overall heart health, which is an added bonus. I remember when I used to share a tin of almonds with my friends at the local community center. It was our little secret for staying spry and alert. If you're on a budget or have trouble chewing, you might try almond butter spread on whole grain toast. It's just as nutritious and a bit easier on the teeth. The 5th food on our list is tofu. Now, tofu might seem like something reserved for fancy restaurants or health food stores, but it's actually a versatile and affordable option that's rich in calcium. Many types of tofu are made with calcium sulfate, which means they naturally boost your calcium intake. I've experimented with tofu in various recipes, from stir-fries to gentle soups, and I've found that it takes on the flavors of the other ingredients beautifully. It can be a comforting addition to your diet, especially on days when you want something light yet nourishing. And for those of us who might not be familiar with preparing tofu, there are plenty of simple recipes available that require little more than a pan, a bit of oil, and your favorite seasonings. Our sixth food is beans. Yes, those humble legumes that many of us enjoyed in our youth can once again play an important role in our diets. Beans, whether they're black beans, kidney beans, or lentils, are excellent sources of protein, fiber, and important minerals like magnesium and phosphorus, all of which contribute to strong, healthy bones. I like to include a small serving of beans in my daily meals, sometimes in a hearty stew or a simple salad. They're not only filling but also provide a steady source of energy throughout the day. I know that sometimes preparing beans might seem like extra work, especially if you're not used to cooking them from scratch. The good news is that canned beans are perfectly acceptable. Just be sure to rinse them well to reduce any added sodium. Do you have a favorite bean recipe that reminds you of home? Sharing recipes can be a wonderful way to connect and keep traditions alive. Finally, let's discuss fortified cereals. Now, I'm not saying you have to eat cereal every morning, but opting for a fortified cereal can be an easy way to give your bones an extra boost. Many cereals are enriched with vitamins and minerals such as vitamin D and calcium. This means that with just one bowl, you can start your day on the right foot, quite literally. I've seen many of my friends enjoy a bowl of cereal not only for its convenience, but also for the peace of mind that comes with knowing they're doing something good for their bones. If you're watching your sugar intake, there are plenty of low-sugar options available these days, so it's worth taking a little extra time to pick one that suits your needs. And hey, if you feel like reminiscing about the good old days of breakfast cereal commercials, why not share a laugh in the comments? Now, before we wrap up, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on why bone health is so important for all of us, especially as we grow older. Our bones aren't just the framework that holds us together. They're a key part of our overall well-being. When our bones are strong, we're more likely to maintain our independence, enjoy our hobbies, and participate in the activities that bring joy to our lives, whether that's dancing at a family wedding, gardening in the spring, or simply taking a peaceful walk in the park. I know that many of us have experienced the frustration of feeling slowed down by aches and stiffness, but by making small changes in our diet, we can take control of our health and improve our quality of life. It's also worth mentioning that while these 7 foods can work wonders for bone health, they're best enjoyed as part of an overall balanced diet. That means pairing them with other wholesome ingredients like fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins. And let's not forget about staying active. Even gentle activities like walking, stretching, or participating in a local senior exercise class can help keep our bones strong. I always say that every little bit counts. Even if you can't get to the gym every day, a short regular walk or a few minutes of light stretching can make a big difference over time. I also understand that sometimes, as we age, preparing meals can feel like a chore. Maybe your joints ache a bit, or perhaps you're on a fixed budget that makes grocery shopping a bit more challenging. The good news is that many of these bone-friendly foods are versatile and can be incorporated into meals with minimal fuss. For example, yogurt can be enjoyed straight from the container, tossed into a smoothie, or even used as a base for a salad dressing. Salmon can be baked in the oven with a squeeze of lemon and a sprinkle of herbs, and kale can be quickly sautéed with garlic for a delicious side dish. With a little creativity, you can turn everyday ingredients into tasty, nourishing meals that support your bone health. I'd be remiss if I didn't share one more little nugget of wisdom that might surprise you. Did you know that spending a little time in the sun can also help your bones? Our bodies naturally produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight. Of course, we have to be careful and protect our skin, but a few minutes in the fresh air can be a lovely way to boost both your vitamin D levels and your mood. I like to take a short walk in the morning sun, feeling the warmth on my face and remembering that sometimes nature has its own way of healing us. It's a gentle reminder that small natural pleasures can have a big impact on our overall health. As we near the end of our chat today, I just want to encourage each of you to think about how these foods might fit into your daily routine. Maybe you'll start your day with a bowl of fortified cereal and a side of yogurt, or perhaps you'll plan a special dinner with salmon and a fresh kale salad. Every little change can add up over time, and the beauty of it is that you're not alone. So many of us are on this journey together, learning, adapting, and finding joy in the little moments. Before I say goodbye, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about these bone-boosting foods? Have you already noticed a difference in how you feel after incorporating any of them into your meals? Or perhaps you have a cherished family recipe that keeps your bones and your heart strong? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. It's always such a pleasure to connect with fellow friends who are looking to take care of themselves and make the most of every day. Remember, friends, that taking care of our bones isn't just about avoiding fractures or aches. It's about preserving our independence, enjoying our time with loved ones, and keeping that spark of vitality alive. Aging may come with its challenges, but it also brings a wealth of experience and wisdom that no one can take away from us. With a little care in our diet and a bit of movement each day, we can continue to live life to the fullest, savoring every moment. So here's to strong bones, hearty meals, and the simple pleasures of life. If you found this little chat helpful, don't forget to subscribe or share it with someone you care about. And if you have any questions or need more ideas on how to keep your bones in top shape, I'm always here to lend an ear. Take care of yourselves, my friends, and remember that sometimes the best medicine really does come from the kitchen. Until next time, keep smiling, keep moving, and most importantly, keep enjoying the wonderful journey of life. Cheers to our health and to many more days of feeling vibrant and alive.